All right, what's going on, dudes? And welcome back to Minecraft. For this time, we're going to be checking out another command. This one gives us the ability to put down these little micro blocks and build mini statues and stuff, kind of like Legos. That's what the command is called. Let's go ahead and give it a start. I've got the command in here already. I'll activate it. We'll get this thing going. It'll spawn the machine. And this one is called Lego Blocks in Minecraft 1.9 and 1.10 by the Red Engineer, one of the super duper awesome dudes who makes all these things. We just need to right click to get our items here. This is a command where you have to actually be creative. It's kind of the point because you're building creatively like with Legos. So you click on the sign, you get your items from it. And it's pretty simple actually. You have the Lego brick and then you have the ability to just delete some blocks. So let's get started with this thing. First things first, what you're actually going to want to do in order to make things more convenient for yourself is you're going to want to control and middle mouse on this command block right here. And you can take this one wherever you want all over the map. And it's you're actually going to need to tweak the command inside of it in order to build what you need to build. It's pretty simple. We'll get to it in just a moment. So let's make this our canvas down here. So you'll notice it says plus NBT, which means when we control middle mouse, it stores the command in there. So when I click on this, we have the command. And you'll notice right here, it says planks and the damage value. And that's what we're going to have to change. But let's start off by just putting down this Lego brick right here. We'll put it down on this square. So we have this plank here that corresponds to what's said in that command block. And it's got the little particle effect on it, showing that it's our currently active block. Now in chat, if I go into it, we have this little GUI. This is so cool. It's all in vanilla. And we can move the block around its placement by clicking the buttons here. So, and it's all relative to where you're looking. So right now, because I'm, looking forward, whatever direction I'm looking, when I move forward, the block goes forward relative to my position. If I turn the other way and I go back into chat, it still moves forward relative to my position. And then we've got up and down. Now up and down is a little bit more difficult to actually visualize unless you kind of break a block and then go down here and then move it up. And then you can move it left, move it right. You may need to, move around the block a little bit in order to make sure you place it properly. But once you're all set, once you've got the block where you want it to be, and let's try building a house. So we'll move it back down so it's pretty much on the ground right there. And now I'm going to hit the check mark, which places the brick. So that places one. Now the cool part is you're still active in the block placing mode. So I can move forward again. I can place another. I can move forward again. Keep placing the brick. Move forward. Place brick. Now I'm going to move to the right. Place another brick. And see I'm like building out the floor to my house here, which is pretty cool, right? Boom. And it's in a perfect grid. So you can just keep moving, placing, moving, placing, move, place, move, place, move, place, and then whenever you're done, you're done. So let me just quickly fill this thing out, and then we'll resume in just a moment. So we got our floor down, but I'm not going to hit finished in the GUI quite yet. I wouldn't recommend doing that until you're actually done with your structure, because then you have to place down another Lego brick, and the only way to get it to line up properly is to use it on the same square you started on, and if that's completely occupied by mini blocks, you're going to have some trouble. So I'm going to leave it there, but now say I want to put a workbench inside of my house, add some decoration. That's going to be easier to do before I add the walls and stuff, because I can still see inside. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to change what block I want to put down. So that requires you to change where it says planks and also change where it says damage. Now, what do I want to put down? A crafting table. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to search up crafting table. Now you're going to want to make sure you have F3 plus H. So you press F3 and H simultaneously. That'll enable your tooltips, which means under where it says decoration blocks, you'll see Minecraft : crafting table. Now that crafting _ table is what we need. So we're going to take that little string and we're going to type crafting _ table in here. If there's no damage value said, then just leave the damage value as 0. Hit done. And now what happens when we raise this block up is all of a sudden we have a crafting table. Now say I want to just put it right there inside of our house. Hit place brick. And there we go. All of a sudden we've got a crafting table inside of our house. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. So we can put another one down if we wanted to have double crafting tables. But say I'm like, oh, you know what we want to have next to the crafting tables? We want to have a furnace. So I'm going to switch on over to a furnace. Let's look that up. Furnace is Minecraft : furnace. So I'm just going to switch out crafting table for furnace. Hit done. And then go into the GUI again. Move it over. hit place brick, and there you go. We put a furnace down. Now the only downside, obviously, is I don't know if there's a way to actually rotate the thing inside of here. Maybe there's a value you can change, but I don't think the damage is that. So I couldn't tell you off the top of my head how you rotate it, but regardless, we put a furnace in. Now if we want to switch on back to planks and continue building up the walls, we just go Minecraft planks, and then we move it again. Boom, move right, check. Keep on moving it around. Obviously, if you were really building a real house, you'd probably want it to be a little bit wider than this currently is. But this is just for the sake of demonstration. Keep on building the wall, keep on building the wall, keep on building the wall. Move over here, leave a little bit of an opening for our miniature, whoever is going to be inhabiting this house, to walk in. And there you go. So now we've got our first layer of walls here. We've got a crafting table. We've got a furnace. Not too shabby. Now let's say, okay, cool, we've got the inside of our house. Pretend that it was finished. Now I want to go ahead and I'm going to add some foliage on the outside. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to switch on over to some kind of wood. Let's look it up. What do we want to do? Let's just do regular oak. So that's Minecraft:log. So we just change plank to log. Hit done. Back into our GUI, and then say we want to put these out on the outside. A couple nice trees around here. Boom. Place brick. We want to move that up instead of forward. Up. And there we go. Say we're good with that. And then we could move it to the left a little bit. Put another tree on the other side. Place it down. Didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Oh well. We're going to have an oddly shaped tree. Anyway, we'll just go with that. Move down. Boom. And now we want to add some leaves onto the tree. So we go into here. We're going to look. It says Minecraft:leaves is regular old leaves. Pretty simple, right? So we just switch this over to leaves, and then done. And then we go back into our GUI once again. Go up. Start placing our leaves down. And then there we go. Boom. Over, down, boom. Over, up, boom. Something, I don't know how you make trees. I've never been good at it. So just gonna get some leaves down. That'll be tree number 1. What a really nice, lovely looking tree that doesn't look ugly at all. That I'm sure everyone will absolutely adore. Move over and down. Check. Would have been nicer if I didn't mess up that wood part, but that's cool. We can always use the delete things. It's just not a super duper precise tool. Check and check. All right. There we go. So we made our little miniature trees. We made our little miniature house that doesn't have a wall or roof or anything like that. But you kind of get the idea. Now this is really cool because if you're on a server, it doesn't really matter. Like, this doesn't require any mods. This is all completely vanilla, and so anyone can see your little mini structures no matter what. As long as they're on the server, you're good to go. This is all vanilla, and they can work on it themselves if they want to. So you have the ability to play with these little mini Legos. I remember when it used to require mods in order to do this, and now you can just do it normally here. Now you've also got these remove bricks. So let me go ahead and finish up here. Say we're all good to go. Now remember, if you do want to continue editing this, you want to place it down on the same block you started so that all the bricks line up properly. Keep that in mind. But say I want to remove some bricks, I'm going to kind of click around this area, and it sort of removes whatever is in the radius of the deletion. So I just deleted the tree, and say I'm like, oh, this tree is disgusting. Let's get rid of it. Click over there, removes that tree, and then we can start over again. But again, there's no quick undo. I don't know if maybe that feature will be possible in the future, but for now you got sort of that bulk delete kind of thing. I don't know what the difference is between all the different deletions, but they all kind of just remove the blocks in bulk. But anyway, if you want to resume, make sure you click on the same block. Try to leave some space open wherever you start so you can resume again, and then you can move things around and do sort of whatever it is that you need to do. Put some more leaves down in a more proper fashion, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, and then boom, and get your tree looking nice and pretty once more. Anyway, your possibilities are endless. You can build whatever you want on a miniature scale that you could in the real world with regular blocks. Add some really cool decorations to places that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise, and it'll be there because you don't have to worry about mods updating. So anyway, that's about it for this little thing. If you're interested in checking out the command yourself, there's a link in the description that'll take you over to the place where you can do the stuff. And otherwise, if you want to check out more commands, there's a playlist in the description. Subscribe for more videos, and that's about it for now. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you later.